Hi Aquarius, welcome to your monthly reading. This reading is for February 2020. As you guys know, these readings are absolutely timeless. It does not matter when you read this or when I read this or where you view this. And it really is open to anybody, even if you have no Aquarius in your chart. If you've been guided to this reading, then this reading is for you, and if it resonates. Also, remember that, excuse me, there are going to be multiple parties talked about in here. You put yourself on whatever side resonates, and you can put the other parties on the sides that they resonate with, okay? So let's just jump right in. Oh, if you'd like a personal reading with me, my link is below in the description box. Also, if you'd like to donate, thank you so much in advance. That link is below as well in the description box. All right, so Aquarius, God. All right, looking at your cards, it looks like, woo, this is going to be a big month for the month of February. And notice that I just finished a Pisces reading. This time I started from the back because last time I didn't even get to you guys. God bless you. So, first of all, these three cards came out together. Whoopsies. As you can see, look at the mirroring. In the first card, this person's like, bah! And then look, bah! Like they pulled their hands in a little bit, and now it's like, bah! Right? So it's like something is going to be happening where there's going to be a degradation. Ooh, love that word. Always wanted to say that, never said it. Degradation. Duh. There's going to be a downgrading of something. Now, to be honest, I kind of just looked the little once over, and this does look like there's going to be a perception shift in the month of February as it relates to another party. Now, it looks like a love reading. However, as you guys know, a lot of you watching do not have love readings. However, you're brought to this reading because it still resonates and fits perfectly for your situation. For example, if you have a work relationship, or you're trying to buy a home or something, as long as the dynamics fit your situation, then bada bing, bada boom. All right, remember, it's the realm of a personal reading that you should be seeking details for, okay? So that being said, I'm seeing that regardless of what your situation is, there's going to be greater understanding brought about something, and some perceptions are going to be shifted, and it's almost like you're going to be pulling back, right? So pulling back, downgrading some perceptions of somebody or something. Now, I'm seeing that as that perception goes down because of whatever, these three cards come into play. It's like you start to, and what does the degradation mean? It's like you start to lose the luster and the pedestalism of something that you're viewing. Maybe you have put someone on a pedestal. Maybe you thought something was like awesome, the bee's knees, and you're gonna start. I almost said you're gonna have to start, but you know that it's almost like you're gonna starting to see them as less than you once thought they were. And you're also simultaneously going to open up to receiving God's guidance and wisdom, because remember, you were closing down that, and then look, opening up to receiving God's guidance. It's like you opening up and being like, God, what is it that you want me to see? Bam! Dark night of the soul. Guys, I think it's pretty significant that as you close out this perception that you've been working on, this idea of somebody else's godliness or somebody else's whatever, and you start to turn to God, the real God that is, to find out the truth of this situation and just about what's going on in your life, that's when the dark night of the soul hits. Now, dark night of the soul speaks about tower moments, for reals tower moments, and let's just pray for mercy that as these changes in perception, as these shifts in perception come into being, that we are able to stay on board, stay on board, and that the stress of it all will not get the better of us. And it's interesting because I noticed, and I asked as I was laying the cards, I was like, well, let's see what lines up underneath the dark night of the soul, and it's these two cards that lined up. What is the form of your dark night of the soul going to come as it's going to come as illumination. It's going to come as illumination that you cannot hide from. Look at her trying to keep her denial flag up. Look at the mirroring, by the way, this straight up. Look at her trying to keep it straight, but this other energy is making it hard for her. It's like pulling it down. It's like, no, you will see this. The sun is about illumination, and look at her crown. It's illuminated by the sun, and boom, her sword is up. We all know the Queen of Swords makes the cut. All right, she's the one who uses logic. She could be swift. You want her to be swift, right? But she could also be slow in her cutting. I'm seeing slow and methodical. So some of you, as you try to extricate yourself from a situation with somebody, you may, prolong that. And it would be methodical. It seems a little, like designed to make someone suffer a little bit. But it doesn't have to be. So the point is that I feel that whatever the dark night of the soul is going to be, it's going to lead to the crashing down of any denial, any lies, whatever, any blockages, whatever's going on. You're going to be seeing the truth, and it's going to possibly lead to you cutting someone or something out of your life. Now it's interesting because look at the card that is underneath the deck here, the Jackal, and the Jackal brings with it truth, right? So this month is all about truth for you, dear Aquarius. You're going to be coming into some truth that is going to be hard to deny, absolutely hard to deny. And I do feel the energy of release here. You will be releasing. Now, the Three of Wands speaks about waiting for something, right? Seeing something, seeing a goal, waiting for it. However, in the After Tarot, the imagery, according to, the way that my intuition sets it up, is that this card speaks of releasing something unless some other energy creates something. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Your energy is showing this as a release. And I'm seeing that you're releasing someone or something. I'm seeing that as you release that someone or something, it's almost like there's this jail energy that you're releasing yourself from. So whatever this situation is, and I'm seeing that here as well in that card, whatever the situation is that you find yourself in, Aquarius or Cross Watcher, right? You are feeling imprisoned by it, and this illumination is going to, however it comes, right, it's going to be painful, right, because it's working on your mental level, but it's going to lead you to take steps to release yourself from this imprisonment. And the imprisonment has to do with something that you're waiting for. You could be waiting for somebody, you could be waiting for something like a house or a deed, a new job to come in. I'm hearing a settlement for somebody, right? Whatever this is, you're going to see some truths that are going to help you to release this wanting, this desire, to release this. Check out the Pisces reading that I just posted. I'm seeing a little bit of an overlap here. And a lot of you may have Pisces and Aquarius in your chart, but either way, this idea of abandoning something that you thought was going to result for you, something you're waiting for. That's why this energy of release chose to make itself known through this Three of Wands card. But I do feel that as you do that, look at the Chariot card waiting to come in. The Chariot card is like, it's like just as this guy releases the bird and himself, he's like, okay, done. He turns around, he's like, whoa. He's like, whoa, were you there all the time? He's like, yeah, I was. You ready? Get in. He's like, oh, okay. Bing. Right? So God is gonna have you when you are ready to let this thing go, whatever it is. You'll turn around and you'll be like, oh my God, the Chariot has been here waiting for me patiently. Like, what? You know what I mean? And then you just hop in and you're on your merry way. Now, I do see some tears about the situation, but I also see some frustration on your part. And usually what happens is we get overwhelmed with the sadness. But I gotta be honest, guys, TBH, to be honest, I'm seeing that your frustrations and the disappointment in this person or this situation or this setup, whatever this is just enough to make you be like, yeah, I'm gonna cry these tears because I'm sad and whatever, but I'm actually more frustrated about this person than sad. And so that's always a good place to be, I feel, because then you're not feeling like you missed out on something. Do you know what I mean? And listen, y'alls, I don't know what this has to do with. Obviously, it's blaringly about a love relationship, but I also know that it's not about a love relationship for all of you. In fact, like you heard earlier, this is about somebody and a settlement. But I gotta let you know, devil card 2 times. That's doubled up, guys. Double devil energy. So whatever you guys are dealing with, this is something that needs to be, So let's continue on. I think that what Spirit wants you to do in the month of February, Aquarius or Crosswatcher, is to get into this place of devotion. Listen, I don't even feel like they have to coax you. I feel that that's where your energy is. That's where you want to be. I'm seeing the medical cross over this completely. Blue Cross. Remember Blue Cross and Blue Shield? I'm always like, what's the difference? Blue Cross, Blue Shield, and Red Cross? Anyway, whatever. I should know that. But long story short, whatever. Okay, I do know okay, anyway, whatever. Look, my point is I'm seeing the Blue Shield here. And what that's telling me is that a lot of you guys are going to be in this space of healing, and this devotion that you're going to be having to surrendering to Spirit is coming from you. This is pure willpower. It's not, I don't even see the universe having to coax you, whoever you are. I feel like you're like, I'm done. Like, I'm ready. Show me the door. I want to see the door, God. Is there a door out? Like, is there a door? And God's like, yes, there is. And you are focusing on that because right now you're feeling very stressed out, I think. Okay, let's take a moment because I want to see what these lovely cards. Ooh, Emperor, Empress. Oh. Empress, Emperor. Okie dokie. Alright, so I'm looking at this, and this seems to suggest that somebody... Look, this is really coming through here in a love way, but I'm going to look in for as many different readings as I can. Somebody has choices here, and I see, look at this, the choices card, 7 of Cups. But I'm seeing that this person is not presenting themselves as they truly are. Maybe to either party or maybe to whatever. Because I'm also seeing this person as this sheet, this ghost, this sheet where they're like, here I am, but they're not showing who they really are. And here they are here. They've got 2 pentacles, one being given to one here. So whoever this is, this person is who they're physically with or they're giving most to, right? And I see this person being very frustrated, even though this person, he or she, whatever, looks like they're holding on to it, they're looking at them, and I look at their face in the reflection, they're frustrated, they're stressed out. And over here, this is the other person. Notice this person doesn't have a pentacle, but they have a slot with the desire to place that pentacle in. Look at this guy entertaining the ships, right? This is crazy. Now, I know somebody for whom this reading definitely resonates. You know who you are. Shout out. Okay, your name starts with a Y. Okay, no names, guys. No names. All right, but look at this. So far, this reading is definitely vibing for you, and it may be vibing for a lot of you guys out there. But Empress here, it's very significant that here we have the person splitting. But one person, and that looks like Mount Fuji, right? Maybe I've been in Japan too long, right? But one person has the pentacle, and the other one has a slot waiting for the pentacle. So somebody is not being upfront here. And the reason why I say that is check right below. Ding, ding. And it's interesting because even though this person has a coin, so this could be a person who's legitimately in a connection with this middle person, and this person's waiting. This person who's waiting is coming up as the Empress, and it's a match to the Emperor. So it's almost, and notice how he's facing the boat. So it's like, yes, I'm with this person, but I really want to be over here. All right. So guys, this is about people two-timing and whatnot. But again, remember, this does not necessarily have to be about a love reading. As long as the dynamics are in there. For example, if you're waiting for the deed to a house, for example, and this is your realtor or whoever, this person may actually have offered it to somebody else, but they really want to offer it to you, and you're waiting for it, and they're See what I mean? So it really depends on the dynamics of your situation, and a personal reading is the best place to get something tailored to you. God bless. Now, this is a match between these two people, so I don't know, Aquarius, who you are in this, or Crosswatcher, who you are in this, but this Emperor, I do get the vibe, is not truly being honest here, because I do see this Devil coming here, and it's and it's laid over the Hermit. So give me a second. Let me put on my extra deep eyes. Whoa, that was quick. I got it. I paused for like 1 second, and the minute I pressed the pause button, I got it. What's going on here is this person is misrepresenting themselves. They're representing themselves. They're saying I'm the Emperor, right? God bless. And they're saying It's funny because now I'm hearing this. They're saying I'm married to someone else, but not to the one you want me to be married to, okay? So I'm seeing, that's for somebody out there, but I'm seeing this person is misrepresenting themselves, and they're saying that I'm single. But I don't think, look, the Hermit, I don't think this person is single. That's what I'm getting. So if this is, yeah, there's something going on there where it's not really legitimately, it's not. And you know why they're, because I actually pulled out one card, but it turned out to be two, and I was like, the Hermit at the bottom, what the hell? Because they you know, why didn't Spirit choose to have the Hermit come out on top, and then like, oh, well, Hermit, what's underneath? Oh, the Devil, what? No, they chose to bring the Devil out and be like, boop, the Hermit. Okay? Now, on the one hand, part of me wants to say, well, maybe this is a case where this person is in devil mode right now, but a part of them wants to, yeah, no, they're not showing me that. Like, a part of me wants to say, but they're really somebody who is alone and they want to get rid of their devil side, but they're like, no. They're like, nah, fam, no, you know, you need to look at it. This is the Serpent. He's not the Hermit here. Like, they're like, don't get it confused. It's not like this. It's like this. So either way you look at this card, you know, it's falling the same place. So Spirit is saying that you have to see this person for what they are. And who are they talking to? They're talking to this person. So the Empress. So viewer, if you're watching this and you're Aquarius, you could very well be this Empress who is waiting for somebody, who is not being honest. Or if you're a cross-watcher, you're possibly waiting for an Aquarius who is not being honest. And if you're neither Aquarius nor cross-watcher, then, and you've been brought to this video, then you still need to pay attention here. I do not feel that you, the watcher, are this person. And if you are, then now you know about this person or this situation. But for whatever it is going on, I'm seeing that this dark night of the soul is going to be occurring in the month of February. God bless. For the sake of bringing illumination to this situation. See how they're side by side? They're side by side here. And they are hoping that this will be the result. That there will be a releasing. These are two cards about releasing something. That there will be a releasing. And they're saying be judicious, because they know that sometimes you want to be judicious, guys, before we let things go. And that's what a great Queen of Swords does. But they're saying be judicious swiftly, because there's no need to stick around when you don't need to stick around, is what they're saying. Now, I want to take a look at these two cards down here, and I'm going to hold on to it here while I look at it. You guys can look as well. Seven of Wands, which looks very much like Five of Wands in the After Tarot deck, and the Ace of Wands. So let me see. Yeah, what I'm getting is this is a clear opportunity. They're giving you an opportunity to get rid of this. Like when we think about the Ace of Wands, we think about the hand and we think about the wand. But in this case, you're not holding the wand, Empress. You're not holding the wand. You have not picked up the Ace of Wands. You're holding a salamander. And look at this. This is your inner self knowing, I need to, excuse my language, but I need to beat the shit out of this situation, right? Like, maybe not the person. I'm not saying be the person. But you need to, like, get rid of that thing. It's like you look down and you thought you had the Ace of Wands, and you look down and you're like, what is that? And so that's what they're saying. Look at the conflict. This is all inner turmoil. They're saying stop being in this place of inner turmoil and get rid of the situation. It's like get aligned and clear. Now, I think it is also pretty significant that this is underneath the Emperor row. And what I'm seeing there is that there's a lot of yeah, there's that inner turmoil. This person is in turmoil, and it's almost like I'm seeing, if you're looking at it from the masculine perspective, male, female, gender non-conforming, doesn't matter. I'm seeing this as, this person here is the Empress, and they're looking like, what? They're surprised at the way that this Emperor is behaving, and they're like, I never thought that this person would be this way, or this person would act this way. And you know what it feels like? It feels like you have been pen paling with somebody, in a sense, like, or talking to somebody on a dating app or something. You find, and things were going well. You've been talking, chatting for like 2 months, 3 months. You feel like there's a go ahead, and you guys finally meet up, and you go out, and you expect to like have a nice dinner, and then like the waiter brings the wrong meal, and then your date goes off on the waiter, and you're like, whoa, this is who I'm with? Like, I never thought this guy or this girl would react this way. Like, what is up with this? And so that's what I'm saying. It's like that falls in line with the illumination as you're starting to watch and see. It's like this shock, like, huh? Like, no way. And it's disappointment, and it's frustration, and it's just like, it's more like shock. It's shock and awe and disappointment. It's like, is this who this person really is? And so it kind of leaves you no choice but to kind of like drop this thing, whatever this is, because you thought that you were holding on to the Ace of Wands, this great opportunity from God, this and that. And while it may have taught you stuff, it's important to realize that excuse me, the way things are right now, this is not a great opportunity from God. This is an opportunity to drop this thing and actually grab the wand. Excuse me, let me go ahead and drink some water. Okay. Alrighty, poos. Let's see. Oh, okay. Let's go right here. Actually, give me a second, guys. I feel like I need to feel into this one. Hold on. I'm just hearing the voice saying, F these people. I'm just cleaning it up a little bit. F these people. Just F these people. Like, I don't know who these people are because I haven't, like, checked. And I'm hearing just F these people, just F all of these people. I just want to be alone for a while, be by myself for a while. So I don't know whose voice that is, if it's the voice of the Empress, if it's the voice of the Emperor, if it's the voice of the Queen of Pentacles, you know, whoever. Viewer, I don't know if it's your voice or the voice of the person you're watching for. But let's jump in. I feel that you, the viewer, or whoever it is that may be caught in a situation where they're dealing with someone who's not being honest, and whoever this is that the illumination is coming for, I see that you're being moved by your higher spirit, your higher self. See how we have this lovely woman here? She looks like a deity, right? And she's moving you. Like whatever, and says will. Where do you think you're getting this willpower? I think you'll be exercising a lot of strength in the month of February. And I see a lot of that coming from your higher self. In fact, I'm feeling a lot of wonderful feminine energy feminine doesn't have to be biologically female, but a lot of feminine energy, feminine spirit energy helping with this situation. In here I'm seeing this beautiful beaver. It's almost like this beautiful beaver is coming into a 10 of Cups situation. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, really more 10 of Pentacles, where there's this appearance of a solid foundation. There's this idea of emotional fulfillment, things are going good, but it's not real. And beaver spirit is coming through and starting to gently, actually, to dismantle this energetic image that you may have, whoever you are. And see how he's like gently though swiping, and it's like tearing the fabric of this image. See the castle? It's like tearing the fabric of this image because it's not real, and they're trying to do that for you. Now listen, what does it look like for you at the bottom? At the bottom here on earth, in the 3D, the third dimension, it looks like this. Something doesn't feel right. Look at this Queen of Cups, who's usually the one who loves, right? She's the one who's all about loving. She's looking into this cup and she's like, on her face is kind of like this. I don't know. I'm not convinced about this. This person brought me this beautiful robe, but he's not here. And I'm on this lonely island over here by myself. And I don't know what the truth is here, and I can't ask him because I don't believe him. And I'm seeing this, to be honest, looking like a penis behind her. She's like, just as she said, I don't believe him. I don't believe him because it's almost like he's ruled by his penis. He goes with what he does. He does what he wants. Remember, I'm saying he because that's what spirit is channeling through me. However, if in your situation you're dealing this other person who they sound like they're describing is a woman biologically, then go with that, okay? But whatever this is, and it's almost like you're starting to question, and the writing is starting to be on the wall. Oh, whoa, look, they're turning it upside down. Listen, yeah, guys, I'm feeling your energies. Whoever that's for, you're not really feeling this. In fact, look at this. The next card is about hanging it up. But you know what? Here's a castle in the background. It's almost like this fake-ass castle down here. That beaver spirit is like tearing the fabric in. As you start to, I don't want to say wisen up, because that makes it seem like you weren't being wise, viewer. But that's not it. Remember, you have illumination energy coming in. It's literally sunlight coming in as the dark night of the soul, coming in to illuminate stuff. So as you have illumination coming in, you start to wisen up. You're starting to get wise to what you're seeing. And so I'm feeling like as you start to get wise to what you're feeling, I'm feeling and I'm feeling like a hand, like if you're taking your own hand and like choking yourself, like go to sleep. Now it could be you doing that, like that could be you wanting to do that to the other person, because to this emperor, whoever it is, because I'm seeing here you taking these wands, this 10 of wands, and going back to that fake ass castle. Like you see the hand coming out back to that fake ass castle and dropping all those wands on the doorstep, like F you, mother effer, and then leaving. It's like that's the energy I'm getting here. This is frustration. And you saw that the Queen of Cups just totally came, like totally flipped on us right there. So I'm feeling in the month of February that if you belong to this collective that I'm reading for right now, then this is going to be your energy most likely. You're going to be really frustrated. You're going to march up to this fake castle, this ideal, this person, whatever, and you're going to drop their shit at their feet. Like, listen, I'm done, boo. Move it. Keep it going. Don't call me. Lose my number. Okay? Lose my memory. Punch. Right? That's what I'm kind of getting, to be honest. And yeah, I do feel though that this is a connection that does have some soulmate vibes to it though. When I say soulmate vibes, I mean obviously you guys, this is a karmic situation, and it's one that is designed to be not so harmonious. So if you were to get a past life reading, for example, sometimes I do past life readings for people where I look at the same connection, and spirit will show the basic dynamics of this connection, and then they may showcase like two or three relationships, no, two or three lifetimes where they showcase how that dynamic has been playing out. And what I've noticed is it's usually the same thing in every lifetime. It's interpreted differently, right? So for example, if your theme that you're working on with this person is always that they give you some type of grief and confusion, and then there's the concept of release, and then courage, that means that there's going to be a lot of stress there, you're going to be in grief, but then the whole point is you're supposed to release them, and you're going to have to use courage and strength to do it. That is a specific karmic connection that you may have. And so once you see a pattern like that, it helps you because you realize, oh my God, we're just living out what we're supposed to be doing. Of course, down here it may seem like we're supposed to move forward, because sometimes there's a choice that you can have with somebody, and sometimes it's the point is you have to let them go, and letting go is the hardest thing. Now, I'm not saying that's the case that we're looking at here, because obviously you guys are different people. That's personal reading territory. However, I do want you to know this does feel like this is a relationship that does have underpinnings of, I don't want to say joy, but joy, it has, you have a connection. So you may very well have a real connection with this person where you feel good. This is the Six of Cups. However, you have to realize that if that's not the path for, like, just because you have a connection with somebody doesn't mean that it is a path that you need to follow in this lifetime. In fact, it could very well be that this is a karmic contract that you are working on with this person. Once you get this lesson, could be anything about self-worth, self-love, blah blah blah, then you're going on your happy way up the stairs to go to something else. So I'm seeing this being a concept here in this connection, if this reading resonates with you. And the question is, what lesson is being presented and have you learned it? Now, what I'm seeing here, look at these people. Aquarius, you are coming across here. Well, first of all, whoever is the Empress in this energy, whoever is the Empress, the one that's been waiting for the Emperor, the Empress, this is your energy. 5 of Wands, conflicted, inner turmoil with yourself. And here is the Aquarius or Emperor. Doesn't have, or Aquarius, it doesn't matter, right? This is the Emperor and this is the Empress energy. The Emperor is over here, not really doing much, not really giving. He doesn't have to do much to throw the Empress into this lurch where she's at odds with herself. She's confused with herself. She's not listening to her gut instinct. She's wanting one thing, and she's letting this person throw her out of whack, right? And so I don't know, viewer, which one you fall on the side of. However, I do feel this energy. I'm seeing this energy. I don't know who it is, but it's somebody who's watching this Empress. And I don't know, it could be male or female energy, but I don't like the way that they're watching. It's not the Emperor. It's somebody else. And I don't like that energy. Hold on. Let me go ahead and see if I can throw a card on that. Let me pause. Hold on. I'm shuffling, but as I'm looking at it, this could be someone whoever this is on the periphery, is someone who has a wand up too, but they're not moving it. They just have a wand like a fishing pole. It's like trying to kind of lure a little bit. Not going overboard to lure, but kind of trying to lure this Empress into something. Meanwhile, this Emperor is off to the side, not really doing much. Let's pull a card. Hold on. All right, let's see who this? Who this, God? Who is that? Okay, who is that? And who is that? Oops. Okay, all right. So I asked. It's interesting because I asked who is the Emperor, and I got the eight of Eight of Pentacles. And then I asked, who is the Empress? And I, excuse me, went to do this card. I went to put this card out and it flipped over and fell right here. Right on top, you see? So this connection, you guys, there's still a very strong connection here. Now, what's going to happen with that connection? I don't, once the Sun card starts to take root, I don't know. There might be a wish fulfilled. To be honest, I don't know how this is going to swing. But right now, these two energies are very linked. Emperor and Empress here, very linked. And I asked who the other person is that seems to be wanting to lure, and I'm getting very separate as the Six of Wands. This is about victory, so now I'm really perplexed. How is this a victory? And I'm hearing this person is saying, I'm getting what I want. Got it. Okay. This person, even in purple, right? This person is saying, I'm getting what I want. And I'm like, well, what does this person want? But I'm seeing the sword is not brandished. They're saying they're not making the cut and they're not getting cut. I think this energy is this energy, Queen of Pentacles. Whoever this is that is in the real world, 3D world, linked to this Emperor, could be in a commitment, solid commitment, like boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, whatever. Again, if it's not romantic, it could be something, if it's like, for example, in the house situation, it could be the realtor and the person that has signed a contract, right? So that pentacle could be a form of commitment, as in form of a contract. But this person is feeling victorious because they're like, I got what I want and I'm getting what I want, and it's victory. I'm not the one being cut, and that's the energy I'm getting there. But remember, I'm still seeing this Two of Pentacles energy. It flipped out here. Here it is. So this person is working overtime. Whoever this Emperor is working overtime, and they need to get their shit together. Okay, sorry. Three of Pentacles. This is straight up third party. We've got third party stuff going on. Meanwhile, one person is trying to build a life for the other person. Like, this is too much. Look, listen, it's only the first week of February. We need to check in later in like the third and fourth week, because again, I feel the Sun card is, this reading is all about illumination coming in for you, Aquarius, or for whoever in this month of February, that is going to create the conditions for the release. Okay, so I don't know who's releasing who, but it does look like the Empress is going to be releasing the Emperor. That's the vibe I'm getting. Anyway, because whoever this Emperor is, just does not seem to be doing much. I mean, even like, he's not even like, his wand isn't even doing much. He's like, like, dude, do something. Sorry, not getting mad. Getting a little mad. Okay, let's see what this is here. The reason why I'm not happy about it is because the person here is the Empress. The Empress is the one fighting against herself. 1, 2, 3, fighting against herself with this third party situation, fighting herself. Meanwhile, this other person on the periphery is getting what they want, which is just the security of not having this breakup. And we've got homeboy here just being, I kid you not, feeling a lot like a bump on a log, doing jack shit nothing, right? And it's kind of like, come on. And it's kind of like, look at this. How long is this pentacle going to be given to this devil energy? How long is the Knight of Pentacles? When we think about the Knight of Pentacles, and it does feel like a female energy here, because we see that this looks like a dress. It's pointing out to me as a dress. How long are we going to see a Knight of Pentacles giving to a devil situation? The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving slowest moving knight in the deck. And it's kind of like, we love the Knight of Pentacles because once he sets his mind to something, it's like he's plodding along, he's doing it. This is the guy who's going to build the future for you. He's going to really, feels very Taurus energy. I don't know like what what the signs are, blah blah blah. I don't really work off of the old system. I just go with what it feels like to me. And this feels like a Taurus guy, like plodding away slowly like molasses, but he's very reliable. See, I'm all talking slowly, making sure the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed. But the idea is like, why is this person with all these good qualities of working towards building something solid in the world, working towards building something that is this devil energy, right? So this is the idea. This is the idea. Oh, here's the answer right above. You see how the devil card moved over a little bit? Like when I put it down, I could feel energetically. It was like, here's the idea, because look, it's almost like the answer is coming here, and this card kind of wants to not be seen. Like, nope, don't see me, but we're looking. Here's the answer. So, we see you. All right, guys, I'm trying not to get mad because I'm feeling this energy and I'm getting angry. All right. So, anyway, look, the problem is here that Knight of Pentacles has got this living rent-free in the head zone. So Empress is the Knight of Pentacles, and you have this person living rent-free in your mind, doing nothing but causing inner turmoil, getting you screwed up, messing around with your mind. You got all this beautiful feminine energy as guidance coming in, and we're going to take a look at some of the others. Beaver spirits like chopping down these images that you have playing in your mind. The Sun card is coming in. I'm surprised. Listen, I am shocked that I don't see the Justice card on here. The Justice card is not on here. And I'm surprised because once this Illumination card comes in, it's going to be setting some stuff right. This is the problem in the headspace. The headspace, look at this cute little person down here. He's like, hi, right? Trying so hard on the mental level to manage this whole situation. I mean, this bull has like a whole city on his head. Like, this is too much for one little sorceress to handle. Let it go, right? And it's like, it's too much. Here's how it should be instead. Wow, they are not messing around. Look at them. I love how spirit works. See how, look, she is like a god, a goddess. Oh, let's pull it closer. Look at how she's like a goddess. And look at this trying to come in. She's like, nope. You don't come in unless I tell you to come in. You stay your ass outside my door, okay? Because I don't want you in here. And she's like striking a pose. Meanwhile, over here, it's like the struggle, the thunder, the lightning. This is loud. It's desolate. There's no moisture. There's nothing. She's all alone. This is all mental energy. And that's what's going on. This is what devil energy does to the mind. Now, some of you might be like, what's devil energy? In this case, it's straight up coming across as misrepresentation. Somebody is not being honest in this connection. They're misrepresenting themselves. And the stringing along, the lying, the whatever, the third-party situation when they clearly are connected in the 3D with somebody through some kind of contract in some way, it's too much, and it's creating havoc in the mind space. Take a look at these two cards. For Empress head, for the head of the Empress, it's too much. And I'm not seeing the Empress being at war with this person, the Emperor, and I'm not seeing the Empress being at war with this shady person on the side. I'm seeing the Empress being at war with herself. And that's where the problem lies. And that's why, like, you've got all these beautiful goddesses coming in to help. And look, she's showing you this is how you handle that. This is how the mental space should look, not like this. And because the mental space looks like this, that's why there's this confusion, and, you know, there's still this giving of this situation to this situation. Let's continue on over here. God bless. Yeah, these are like really great guidance energies coming in to help. Look at this beautiful card. She's like, take time out. This comes with some water energy. Take time out. excuse me, stay above the water. Keep your head above the water. And think clearly is what they're saying. Think with emotion, live with emotion, live your emotions, but don't let it get you here. Okay? Is what they're saying. So this beautiful spirit here, she's saying you need to be in touch with your emotions, but find, you know what, she's so sweet. What she's saying, find friends in your emotions. Find love in your emotion. Find lovers in your emotion. Don't let your emotions be your enemies, she's saying. Because a lot of us, we're afraid of our emotions. Our emotions take us away. But look how she's gently on the back of this dolphin. Guys, I'm so happy. Look at her energy. It feels so good. And then look at this one. She's very strong. But you see this shield? She's like, no. You're not getting past this shield because my shield has bison on here. And it looks like a little image to you, but you come at it, this bison is going to knock you out. And then if you even get past this shield, you're not getting past her because she's even stronger than the shield. The shield is a courtesy shield. You know what I mean? These are ancestral energies coming out to protect. Coming out to protect this Empress energy. Now again, you the viewer, I don't know who you are in this situation. This does not have to be a love situation, but this Emperor, Queen of Pentacles, and Empress, these three parties are representing three different parties. And yes, it could be a love relationship as it's exemplified here, but it could again be about a business contract, a dynamic in the family. It could be anything. And yes, that's it. Okay, our last two cards for you Aquarius for the month of Febs are this. I'm seeing this is a beautiful grandmother spirit coming through, ancestral, and I gotta be honest, she don't look too happy. I'm seeing a lot of sadness and concern in her face. There's sadness in the sense that sadness like that as a younger person, whoever Empress energy is, would have to endure this. And she knows with her wisdom that the younger energies have to go through their lumps, have to go through these spots that bring them to a place of wisdom like she is at. And so in that case, she stands back and allows them to feel that pain because that's what brings the wisdom. But at the same time, there's concern because she's concerned over the mental space of her young charge, is what they're saying. Cute. Her young charge. And so it's like she's keeping an eye on things. It's like the veil is open. There's a little veil. Spirit veil is opening, and she's keeping an eye on things. And this is Empress spirit looking at the world and feeling sad and feeling whatnot. But I'm feeling this grandmotherly energy just draped around this beautiful Empress energy, right? And so it's like this beautiful gorilla who represents the Empress feels lonely and isolated as she's seeing her world burn. Look at the earth and then all this smoke. But she's not alone. She's got grandmother spirit on her like this, like a hug, you know? It's like, and in fact, it almost looks like I'm feeling the energies extending to this card. It's like holding you close. No matter where you go, grandmother spirit is there as well. So some of you may feel grandmotherly energy around you. You may get promptings for self-care. You may dream of this energy, right? This is what it is. And look at this on her as well. If you look closely, you can even see a representation of grandmother spirit around her. This is beautiful, lovely, wonderful, wizened woman energy, and we all need this. Thanks, grandmother spirit. Cute. We all need this, guys, as we go through these lumps in life. We need this because the wise ones have been through it before, and here we are, the young ones, trying to give each other advice, the blind leading the blind at times, right? And so anyway, our last card is this one, alchemical mutation. And it's almost like you're planting the seeds from what you hear today. and you're gonna kind of hopefully allow it to set you free. But you know, remember that today's reading, the main message that comes through is that in the month of February there are going to be things happening that are going to bring illumination to a situation that you're in. I do feel it's a third party situation that may or may not be romantic, but there are at least 3 parties. It's multiple party situation. Some people are not being honest, and the result is that Spirit is trying to bring these things to your attention because Spirit wants you to release this energy altogether. Okay, so that's what they're saying right now. As I'm seeing it, there is still a linking of the two, where this energy is like working, right? This is the 8 of Pentacles, and this energy is like waiting, like, okay, get in the chariot, let's go. But I find that I believe that towards by the end of the month, maybe we won't have this linking anymore. Okay, that's what I'm feeling. But you know, listen, there's only one way to find out, guys, and we have to. Let me see. Is the one way to find out to shuffle? I don't know. Let me just see if there's. Oh, I'm so tired. Okay. I just asked what's going to be the energy in the end. Look at this. And these 2 cards fell out. 9 of Pentacles, being single. 4 of Cups, not being interested in taking a cup of love that's being offered. The card at the top of the deck, 3 of Cups right there, third party situation. Sorry, I'm so exhausted, guys. The High Priestess energy coming through there. This is intuition. So by the end of the month, I do feel that there is going to be, there's the Ace of Wands again. And I love to see this because remember, right now, the Empress, or whoever you guys are, you think you're holding on to the wand, you're not. You're holding on to something that isn't real, that isn't good for you, and you're going to, I think, drop it by the end of the month and pick up something. Honestly, I'm seeing this. I kid you not, I just saw this hand beating this person over the head. Like, I'm telling you, and I saw this card here. Like, I feel you're gonna get pissed. You're going to be frustrated in this month and mad and angry about something. Whatever this illumination is that's going to be coming in, you might go and like want to drop some fools. That's what I'm seeing. But I do see more of a single energy towards the end of the month. Disinterest in getting into communications, connections with whoever this emperor is. I do feel that this is because there's information is what they're saying. There's information and intuitive information as well about 3-party situations. Okay, so anyway, I do see her like pulling out this contract right there, and it's like she's about to slap someone with it. That's what it just seems like. So I do feel there's gonna be some frustration in this month. All right, Aquarius, God bless you, whoever you guys are watching this video. I'm sorry, I wish I could bring through something better, but it is always my desire to bring through the truth and illumination, because guys, it's so much better to be in truth even if you're alone than to be always confused behind somebody who just doesn't deserve it. Anyway, love you guys, and if you'd like a personal reading with me, which can include live coaching, you can check my link to my Etsy page in the description box below. And if you'd like to donate, thank you so much. My link to PayPal is in the box below as well. Oh my gosh, I need vocal rest. Okay, I love you guys. Mwah. And I'm cheering you on, okay? Bye.